going on, guys? Another day of Fox body fixing on. Today I want to get the gas drained out of this thing so we can get fresh gas in there. I want to go through the front brakes, the hatches fixed. I think Kristen is going to be wiping down the plastics and stuff on the inside, and I want to check the fluids like coolant, oil, yada yada yada, just so that we can make sure if we fire it up one time it's not going to be completely on nothing. And I think that's it for today. And then the next time I want to get the body wash, so let's get ready for that too. All right, let's get to it. Get the fuel drained out of here. I got a fluid transfer pump, gas tank, and bucket that I wash things in. The car's been sitting a long time, so I don't think there's gonna be much gas in the front of the car, like as far as in the lines and stuff. There might be, but I mean, it'll be fine. I mean, a little bit, we'll be fine. As long as that fresh premium comes through on the back end, I think we'll be okay. So I got my fluid transfer pump as far in as I can get it to go. Won't go no further. And now I'm gonna take my out hose and throw it in the bucket of parts cleaning and air filter cleaning. Yep. Honestly, we're sucking pretty dry. Like, I don't know if there's much gas in this thing at all. And the stuff that is coming out, well, I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but yeah, I can't. But anyways, the stuff that is coming out is like a nasty looking, dirty, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a thick looking fluid. So that's not good. We might just have to get as much of this as we can out and then put some gas in there, I guess. So I wasn't getting anything out of there really, except for little tiny dribbles. So I don't know if my fluid transfer pump's messed up, which I don't think so, or if there's just really nothing really in there. So I guess we're going to get the battery charged up so that I can flick the key on and see if it says there's any gas in there. So the power cord is all weather checked to shit, and I don't really necessarily like that. So I'm going to, before I can change it, which it shouldn't be too much to change, I'm going to just put some shrink wrap on there to help it out for now. I think there's one on the negative too, but that scares me a little less. All right, I got the positive end out. Now I'm gonna put these shrink tubes over the bad spots and shrink them up. All right, I got the shrink tubes on there and tight. No more cracks, except for up here at the top, which I don't really care about. So we're gonna throw that back on the battery, get the battery charging. And now we're all together. Now I gotta get this charging, check to make sure these aren't loose. It seems to be tight. I'll throw the trickle charger on there and then start checking fluids. Trickle charging. Now we're gonna start checking some fluids. So the radiator has no cap, so we're gonna just check in the reservoir, and it is dead empty. So we'll throw some coolant in there. Washer fluid, not worried about it. Power steering fluid, don't want to burn up the pump. So a little worried about it. Ooh, it's like suctioning. Okay, well there's a lot in there of that. Okay, that's on. That's full. It stinks. Check the brake fluid. Oh man. Definitely full. Seal's seen better days. Get that out of there. Alright, well, means we should have good brakes. As long as nothing, I gotta mention it. Alright. I might need two hands for this. He's back on. Alright, so we did two are the least, well, I mean not the least important, but we did some of the lesser important ones. Alright, so we got the brakes, coolant checked, power steering checked. Let's fill the coolant up and then I'll check the oil. And there's no transmission fluid because it's a stick. And I actually did find the radiator cap. Got the coolant fill, so we're all good on those. Now I just gotta check the oil. It's a little on the max side. Oh, you can't even really read it, can you? It's a little on the max side. but I'm gonna attribute that to the fact it's been sitting for 5 years, so all the oil is probably settled down. All right, so I don't have the money to get a new air filter at this very moment. It's the least of my concerns, so I'm going to get this air filter off and spray it out with the air compressor. But look at this cool little trick: double hose clamps to make them bigger, I assume. I guess it works. I'm looking right at it, but I guess I just never thought of that. Pretty cool idea though. All right, so I got the air filter cleaned out, but this air filter is garbage and I'm gonna have to replace it because this bar or crimp that holds the seam for the air filter together is broken. It fell off, so I can't get my finger in there, but you can like pull this apart a little bit and see directly into the air filter. So it's not good. I'll have to get another one even though I don't want to. Oh well, I guess. But I've already started blowing out all the window seams and stuff. Try to get all that dirt out of there. I am going to start vacuuming, blowing this out a little bit. I have been blowing out this like covers and seams and stuff like that. Try to get all that dirt from behind there, just to try to help stop the rot. All this I blew out. Got a lot of the pine needles and stuff out of there. So we're gonna do that up here now, and I'll show you afterwards. I've sprayed and vacuumed it down quite a bit. Doesn't look 100% better, but I think it looks a lot better. It's probably harder to tell on the camera, but got a lot of dirt out of there. Now we're gonna spray it down with some 3D orange degreaser. Stuff works pretty good, and then we'll let it sit for a second and start scrubbing some stuff. All right, so it's all sprayed down. I'm gonna let it sit for about a minute per the instructions, and then I'm gonna start scrubbing with a nylon brush. And I got this one just in case I hit some metal that's could use a little oomph. All right, I'm gonna start scrub dubbing. All right guys, so this is the first cleaning of many. Every time I get in there, I always like to make it cleaner, as you probably have seen when you watch my videos. But let's see if it looks any better. All right guys, it's all dried up now. What do you think? 100% better? 110% better? All right, so we've checked the fluids. The battery's been charging. It's got gas in it, a little bit of seafoam. We're gonna try to fire it off and see if it at least fires up. We're recording.
It's fuel injected, you don't have to pump it.
I was getting out of gear.
Oh.
I don't want it to go off the jack stands out and make me cry.
Yeah. Be pretty good content though.
No, it wouldn't.
We're recording, by the way.
Alright, here we go. Oh, alright, we had to we gotta jump the solenoid, so yeah, I think we're good.
Is your ignition on?
It is, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Clutch is all the way in.
There we go.
What do you want to play? Oh no, too hot. How's the water hot?
I think the starter might be froze up.
About the same.
That's not good.
This is scary.
Are you sure you're jumping it's the right thing?
This is your solenoid, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I can't see that, but I assume so.
Is your key on?
Yeah.
Try cranking it over.
Alright, that's enough. Alright, so I know the solenoid is supposed to be bad, so we're gonna let it charge some more, and then we're gonna go see if the parts store has a solenoid and go from there. So my brother Aftermix Garage is here, and he's pointing something out to me. I got the 5.0. Well, actually, if you want to be technical, that's like a 4. What is it? 4.7, but 5.0. We'll call it 5.0. 5.0 and 5.0, baby. 5 horsepower. Some parts. Grab some parts from the parts store. Got the air filter, the most expensive thing there. Window crank, because the ones I have are stripped out, and this is the solenoid that hopefully gets start. And I just threw it on the ground. That was really stupid of me. Things first, get the solenoid off. We're going to take the positive cable off just to make sure we're not fucking shocking ourselves. And then we got to take all this stuff out of here. Disconnected it. All right, so we're going to start removing all these wires, and then these 2 bolts right here should pop it off. Make sure you take some pictures, just so you know where everything goes back. We'll put the new one on here and show you again. All right, we got the new wires all hooked back up, and then we're hooking the cable up, and we're gonna try to see if it'll turn over again.
Try number 2. Round 2. Fight. And he sucks. He bought a shit box. He did, right there, that guy. And this, boys and girls, is why you don't buy a Ford.
All right, guys, it's like 100 degrees out. After a lot of monkeying around, I think I figured it out, and it's mostly my dumbness. But this is the battery out of the 68. We thought the other one might not have been holding enough charge, and it wasn't doing as good as this one, but it wasn't as bad as it looked. So I found this wire hiding. This is the neutral safety switch, or like clutch safety switch, that tells, well, basically when that's pressed, it tells the solenoid that can turn on, yada yada. I think I have it on the right one. I think it's the top, but it wasn't connected to begin with, so I'm kind of going off what I can find. The bottom one should remain empty because I think they stopped using that on this car, but I'm not sure. I should probably look around and see if there's another wire hanging around, but I don't see one, so we're gonna just try to fire her off and hope it doesn't fall off these jack stands, because I will cry. Here we go. Well, I was having someone record out there, but everybody's inside now, so we're just gonna go with it. We're in neutral, and we got a dead battery, but we cranked. That's all I wanted, right there. All right, let's get it charged up, get the other battery back in. Well, we were making progress, then this happened.